Who cares? I say, who cares?
We care. Shut up.
I don't care about that.
Hello guys, welcome back to our channel, and this time we are going to react to two videos from two vloggers, the MGN and the React, is that a React World? So anyway, we have a new venue for today because we are celebrating Valentine's Day, and this time I would like to call on my friends. Can I call Miss Señorita Paday?
Hello everybody, I'm Señorita Paday.
George?
Hi, welcome back guys. Alright.
And Bong Clemens. This time we have our celebrity guest. Wow. First of all, we are half Filipino, half Bisaya. Okay, so I'm gonna introduce to you our guest reactor. She's from Italy. She's Italiana.
Wow.
Okay. Can we call Miss half Ita, half Bicolana? From Italy, Arnie, okay, and
I'm from Italy.
this is Arnie from Italy. If you're from Italy, you call yourself Italiana, half Ita, half Bicolana. And this time, one more guest reactor. I don't know if she has an idea what we're doing right now. We'll see. She's originally from Kenya. Maybe call on Zippy. Just sit down. Okay, so this time I have to read something, so we need to speak English because the two vloggers, I think the one is from the United States and the one is from Montreal. I think that's in Canada, right?
Yeah.
So
No, it's in Philippines somewhere on the way.
when I was looking for the YouTube earlier, I saw a post from MGN Music Game. Yes, here. Alright, so the guy from React to the World channel made an entire video dedicated to me. I guess I touched a nerve there. The newcomers will probably side with him because they will still don't know me well. But the core team knows who I really am, and that I got nothing but tremendous love for Filipinos. I actually feel the most comfortable and safe when I talk about Filipino music. I probably have more than 1,500 videos dedicated to Filipino music and their performances. This probably inspired other people to do the same on YouTube. I have nothing against the guy, but I believe what I believe, and he seems to be a smart guy that knows what he's doing to catapult his channel. Do you, man? But not him or anyone else will stop me from saying what I feel and think. This thing could go back and forth forever, and I know how much people enjoy YouTube drama. Well, I don't and I won't take part in anyone's agenda. I won't be sucked into this negative space. I don't need this bad juju in my life. I've been very happy talking and sharing my love for Filipino music so far, and I intend to keep doing just that. Oh, and you should probably not take this word for it. Do your research and check out for yourself what I think of the thousands of Filipino artists that I've made videos about. My portfolio speaks for itself. His name is Ovela. He's from Canada.
Ovela sounds like a...
Because he's French. I don't know. So anyway, I looked the video of MGN and React to the World when Ovela posted a video about finals of America's Got Talent. He says a lot. When I watched that video, I feel like, you know, ZP Filipinos are sensitive when it comes to this, because once the Filipino were like on international platform or international stage, you know, Filipinos are united. And then once you said something, that's where we're going to watch, and then you have to listen every word that he's saying, and then we're gonna react what's going on. That's why one video reacted to that video, and then we're gonna watch another video later. Without any further ado, we're gonna watch MGN video titled "Shouldn't We Focus on the Fact That Marcelito Did Great on AGT instead of adding fuel to the fire."
Is
Let's watch this.
Marcelito Filipino?
Yeah,
From
Marcelino, yes.
Oh,
Marcelito is a contender from America's Got Talent because this one is the champion edition.
Okay.
So like
all
yeah,
over the world.
representative from different countries, and they're like champions or like make it to the finals of respective countries.
Okay.
Were invited to join the edition for the champions of America's Got Talent. And from the Philippines, Marcelito Pomoy was
Invited.
chosen
The one
or
chosen.
like invited to join the show.
Whatever you heard, so you can react or like whatever you heard about him. Let's watch this.
Remember that. It's about the music, not about all the nonsense, the edited videos, the rumors, all that jazz. I don't care about that.
Mayabang siya.
Hello, kamusta? Mabuhay, magandang umaga, and welcome back to MGN Diego once more. Ako was Vela, and I reacted to Marcelito Pomoy's AGT Finals performance like 2 hours ago, and I thought it was great. But, I think people are focusing on the wrong thing. You know, like, as soon as that performance leaked and people watched it, and now people keep focusing on the fact that maybe Marcelito was treated unfairly by, America's Got Talent / Simon Cowell. Guys, I just think that the Filipino community is extremely loud, and what I mean by that, I mean that there are a lot of Filipinos
Always.
that pay very close attention to everything that surrounds Filipino, okay? So, of course, they are going to speak up, but I highly doubt that this is the first time that it's happening on, TV shows like this. This is TV. TV brings money, okay? So if you don't want these things to happen, all you have to do is speak with your wallet, right? But in this case, your wallet is not actual money, it's your time, your valuable time viewing their videos and their shows. Don't watch and they won't get any money, and they might stop, cheating or editing footage or whatever. Like, there are so many creators and YouTubers that are, making videos about the fact that AGT is a show that is cheating the performance, and Marcelito Pomoy in particular. But honestly, I really don't think that they are targeting Marcelito Pomoy. But yeah, so many creators are making videos, side-by-side videos showing the semi-final footage and the finals footage to show you that it's the same. And who cares? I say, who cares? This drama is, taking away from the music, which is why we're all here. We are here to listen to the music and enjoy the performance of all these artists, okay? So let the drama stay on the side. And honestly, with this era of the internet, we have the power, okay? If you give them the power by watching and talking about the drama, then they will have the upper hand, okay? Focus on something else. Contact Marcelito Pomoy and try to get information from him, directly. Or if you want another performance, tell Marcelito Pomoy to actually perform a song that he wanted originally to perform on America's Got Talent, upload it on his channel and we'll all watch it, react to it, and to us, that will be his finals real performance. You know what I mean? Like, why are we talking about the drama? It doesn't matter. It's negativity. Put it to the side, focus on the music, because that's where this thing started.
Well, anyway,
it doesn't matter.
Canada has no representative for the
Marcelito
champions,
Pomoy
so
wins it all. I mean, history shows
let's
us
finish this,
that
and then
the
we're
winner
gonna
of a
comment
show
later.
isn't necessarily the most popular or the most successful artist, because after the show is done, usually it's the runner-up or the third person that actually becomes extremely famous. That's what we've seen with the entire American Idol saga. Like, the first guy, the winner, it's rare that that person actually makes it to like high stardom. You know what I mean? So just don't focus on that. And honestly, guys, did Marcelito Pomoy necessarily need to be on AGT Champions to be recognized as an amazing singer? Not really. You know, he won in his home country where people love him so much. He also showed his talents on the Ellen Show and other international stages. He was already very popular. Yes, AGT made him more popular because AGT is a very popular show, and you know, the internet kind of exploded all of a sudden, and people started, you know, talking about it and reacting about it. So of course it gave him more exposure, but he is a winner in our hearts. It's what you believe that matters. It's not what people are saying. Like, I honestly don't care that it was edited, you know? And even in my reaction video that I recorded like 2 hours ago, I mainly focused on the music because that's what matters. I want Marcelito Pomoy to be an amazing singer because that is his instrument. That is how he can impress people now and in the future. It's not by being the winner of AGT Champions that we all know is rigged to a certain degree, you know? So who cares? Who cares?
Who cares? We don't care.
And that's it. That's it.
We don't care. We do care.
In our hearts, there are too many rumors out there, and we don't know who we can trust. We just can't. I mean, people have sent me screenshots of the actual list of winners of AGT Champions, and on that list Marcelito Pomoy was 5th. Like an hour ago, people are sending me messages telling me that no, he's actually 4th. Some people are actually saying that Marcelito Pomoy was contacted again so that he can fly from the Philippines to the States so that he can perform another time, you know, because the first performance apparently was Despacito or something, and that one was not right. So they had him perform Beauty and the Beast. We don't know, honestly. And there is another video of Marcelito that popped online after he deleted his first video where he was explaining and telling people that the song choice was not up to him. He released a follow-up video where he was, you know, clearing up the air as to why he deleted the first video because people were taking what he was saying out of context and whatever. So it doesn't matter. He performed his song, he did a great job. All that matters, honestly, is the exposure that he got, the journey, because he went through something amazing, you know. He needs to remember that, and he needs to remember that it's all about the music and what the music is doing to the community, bringing people together, okay? So, I'm looking forward to seeing Marcelito Pomoy perform on other international stages and Filipino stages because I love it when he performs on Asaf Natinto and stuff like that, okay? Remember that. It's about the music, not about all the nonsense, the edited videos.
What you're talking right now is nonsense.
I don't care about that. So there you go, guys. Those are my 2 cents about this whole shebang, okay? Now, I need to rest.
Go ahead,
thank you so much for joining me.
Rest in peace.
Giving you a different perspective on this crazy subject, okay? And if you
Crazy subject and you're making money out of it?
Drama to the side and just go and watch Marcelito perform
Dude.
and enjoy the music. Alright?
You are benefiting in the situation. You
Have
talk
a
too
great
much.
day. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next video as usual.
No more.
No, we won't see you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe.
So,
Unsubscribe.
He talked too much, but I didn't get the point.
no, his point is, why are you focusing on the drama? Why are you focusing on the edited, because the finals, a lot of YouTube bloggers
Found out.
found out that there's a leak on the video, it was edited, it was fake, it was like already taped, something like that. So a lot of YouTubers make a reaction on that. And then his comment was like, why are you focusing on the those negative vibes? sides. I mean, like, he's trying to portray here is just focus on the performance.
What is his interest?
No, because, you
What
know...
is his interest in it? Is he part of the game? Is he part of the show?
No, because, of course, a lot of Filipinos are, like,
They're supporting
aiming...
because he's their Filipino person.
Yeah.
You know,
so
like-
we're aiming that Marcelito Pomo will win the contest, you know? And then everything was manipulated.
So all
and,
the Filipinos are upset with that.
yeah, and then...
He's
And a lot of
representing all the Filipinos.
And a lot of
vloggers
vloggers are on Marcelito Pongo's side. And this guy is like, he's trying to say is just focus on the song. So he made a lot of videos from Marcelito Pomoy and then he's making money out of it. And then all of a sudden, who cares? Who cares? That's what his shout out, like who cares if this drama is like this and like. So you mean to say you're not concerned of what is going on as long as you're making money?
Exactly, he's not concerned because here's the thing. So there's a lot of people like siding for Marcelito Pomoy. So he has to do something that will be a controversial one, and he's getting it. Like, you know, people are like biting for the situation, and
I know he's making
now
money.
he's
because of the
controversial,
way-
and
now
now
with
more popular
that,
because of that.
yeah.
And you know, MGN, Ovela, whatever, Filipinos are very sensible. You should put yourself into our shoes for you to feel what we felt on the time that it was like everything was not on the right thing, you know? You know what? When he posted that note that I read earlier, I saw a lot of comments. So I read a lot of comments and I screenshot some of those and I'm gonna read a few of them. So this one is from, I don't know if I'm gonna mention her name. Her comment was, genuine empathy is what you sorely lack, Ovela. Otherwise, you would not be oblivious of how Filipino feel when ill-treated. We are disgruntled not so much because he did not win, because does not make him any less awesome as a person, as a talent, but because he was treated with disrespect. And Filipinos humbly keep silence when put down by other races, but they reject that in their heart. And by the way, yes, you have been dedicating much of your channel on Pinoy talents, but who benefited the most? May I say that precisely, it may have been the catalyst to your subscriber based on growth. I am sorry, but I am taking myself off this channel and instead moving over to React. So people are
unsubscribing.
Yeah, people are subscribing his channel
So when they
because
subscribe to his channel, they pay to subscribe to his channel?
yeah, because
Because
people
that's how vloggers are getting paid.
yeah.
For
Subscribe.
for the
subscribers who watch their videos. So and he didn't know that
a lot of Filipinos.
I mean, like for me, in my opinion, it's
He knew,
either
because for him to post 1,500 videos
Video.
of
Yeah.
that one person,
And
he
that-
cannot say he didn't know.
no, I
You know.
mean, he knows, but
1,500 videos, it's not an accident or a
and
guesswork.
most of them,
Most of them are Filipinos.
most of
Yeah.
the videos are Filipinos, you know. And this guy is moving out from his channel. I'm gonna read one more here. He said like, sometimes you talk like that you're so professional, even though it's your honest reaction, but nevertheless, some of your comment didn't make sense. Oh, see,
Just what you said, like
Yeah.
what's
What's the
the point?
Like, what's the point?
So I mean like.
nonsense.
He's making a lot of Filipino videos. In my opinion, because he got like 643,000 subscribers, and I'm pretty sure
So
like
they're famous
80 or
on the
90% of that subscribers are
It's Filipino.
Filipinos.
That's why he posted 1,500 Filipino videos.
Yeah.
They can make money.
And
That's the point.
Here's one thing. Here's one thing I want to say to all of you here, because Filipinos are number one. I mean, like on top of the list for like a social media.
User.
Yeah. So like YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn,
So.
you didn't tell me.
Now you know.
Now you know. We are
Damn, you
Filipino.
didn't tell me. I'm here, I'm with you guys all the time. You didn't tell me about that. Okay.
And he's not very sensible, you know. And because once Filipinos are like mistreated on this kind of stuff or things, you'll never know. What I felt this time, this vlogger Ovela, he is the Simon Cowell of.
The second hand. The right hand.
He's the Simon Cowell making drama to make more viewers and get more money from us.
And
And get money from
working.
all the Filipinos.
It's working.
And I'm gonna read one more comment. This is in a Filipino word. Dati okay pa yan, pero parang minsan di ko nagugustuhan mga pinagsasabi niyan. Mahangin. Parang nalasing sa dami ng subscriber niya, kaya alam na this. Kala yata nito mga tulongges tayo eh. Tama naman talaga yung isa. Yung puso nun, totoo kasi pinay-asawa niya. Kaya galit din siya sa nangyayari. May sense din mga sinasabi, di yung sinasakyan lang yung excitement ng mga Pinoy. I read a lot of comments on his posts. Most of them are negative
On his channel.
on his channel because he posted it on YouTube, and then a lot of people commented on that post, and it's just like everybody is taking out of his side,
Taking his side?
taking out of his
Oh,
side.
okay.
And you know what? Based on his vlog, there's one guy that he's like talking about this guy. We're gonna watch that video from React to the World because he reacted on what Uvela's video. Let's watch this.
I'm accused of clickbaiting people with hashtag no shame. Well, I'm gonna tell you
Is
what
it
I
Chinese?
think.
Is it Chinese?
Y'all
Oh yeah, I
so
saw this video.
the-
It's in Chinese, Master Lee.
About how I'm being
His wife
called out
is a
because of my
Filipina.
AGT exposed
He's a Filipino?
series. And how AGT
the
is
wife.
taking
Wait,
advantage of
listen,
all the
listen.
talent that's going on our show, from Marcelino to Angelina to
Those
pretty
were
much
his posts.
everyone. I must be becoming a big enough YouTuber when a fellow YouTuber who has over 600,000 subscribers by the name of Avila, who runs this channel called Music Game News, calls me out. So Avila runs a couple of channels. He is a reactor, and he predominantly covers things from the Philippines. And of course, if you've been following our channel recently, especially if you're a big Marcelino fan, you realize he is in the limelight these days because of his amazing run on America's Got Talent Champions and his amazing ability to sing with two voices, and with a lot of controversy that's been going on with this particular season of AGT that we know is actually controversy that's been going on for quite some time.
I think people are focusing on the wrong thing, and now people keep focusing on the fact that maybe Marcelito was treated unfairly. I don't care about that.
I don't
So
like
like
his
Avila thinks that everyone
expression.
should just get over it. That when it comes to a show like AGT, manipulating viewers is an acceptable part of the game. He says just focus on the talent. Ignore how they are treated. That's hard for me to do when I empathize with how they're being
No,
treated.
we focus
So this is
about
what Avila has
the
posted up on
talent.
his YouTube channel, basically calling me out. Looks like AGT exposed has become a new clickbait term on YouTube. Some YouTubers are abusing of it. Hashtag no shame. Now I know he's talking about me because I'm the one who coined AGT exposed in the last
So
couple
it's
of
like-
weeks.
it's like-
a series of videos that I've been making on this subject
Because
matter.
all of his
I think he's got a
video
massive
post
career
was
in front of you.
exposed.
Really good. I think you've got a massive career in front of you. Really good.
That's his wife?
This is what I want to say about this. By the way, I actually did write to Olivia directly after I saw these posts from him, and he ended up deleting them. So I'm going to share with y'all right here what I told him. So he thinks I'm abusing this term, AGT exposed, that I'm trying to clickbait people to watch my videos, and that I have no shame in doing so. And my answer to that is, you're darn straight I am. In fact, I am deliberately fueling the spread of this wildfire, and I'm not quite done yet. But this is the thing that Avila doesn't get. I am very passionate about the entertainment business. I've been working in the entertainment business for my entire career, and even now as I'm doing YouTube, I guess you can still say I'm in the entertainment business. And having been on both sides of the business, in terms of being an executive and also being the creator, I realized how much I am connected with fellow artists and creators and what they have to go through. And I knew that as I started to dig into what happens with reality TV shows, I really wanted to tackle this issue and move beyond just making reaction videos. And in fact, reaction videos on our channel here was really the training wheels for us. In other words, it became a way for us to learn how to do YouTube. I had to learn how to use a camera, how to talk in front of the camera, how to do lights, how to do research. And as I got comfortable with it, I started to venture into topics that I'm very passionate about, like the whole AGT.
I'm backing Tom Steyer for president because he's about solutions too. Tom's grassroots organizer has stopped polluters and created thousands of green jobs. Study what Tom's done, and you'll see he's the right person for the job.
I'm Tom Steyer, and I approve this message. This series. And I'm happy to say that I'm shameless about promoting it, because I think it's something important that people need to talk about, especially in light of the fact that the show is on right now. And in about a week when the show is over, I realize a lot of the interest is going to die down. So I've been very aggressive on trying to make sure I make a video about this as often as I can the last couple of weeks, while people's attention is on this matter. for some reason, Avila thinks that what I'm doing is taking advantage of the Filipino
Pakinggan nyo kasi
people.
siya yung
He literally posts this up on his
dinidepensa niya ng
saying,
sarili
would you
niya.
have fought this hard to expose AGT if a Filipino wasn't participating? And the answer to that, my friend, is absolutely. Now, if Avila really cared about Marcelito's plight, and he must love Marcelito enough because he's made about 8 videos out of his last 11 covering Marcelito, rather than tell Marcelito and his fans to just get over it, perhaps make a video on how Marcelito can overcome this. Provide some strategies on how he can take his career to the next level. Actually show them how he is bigger than AGT. You know, like I did when I made this video, sharing my advice and my knowledge of how the music industry works and how social media works so that he can grow a big presence online. There's nothing but positivity and good advice in this video. Oh, and as for why I have a particular Filipino bias, well, my wife is Filipino.
If you like this video, make sure you leave a like.
So that means half my family is Filipino. So yeah, I can't quite help to say that I do have a bias there. But you know, just as importantly, the Filipinos have a massive population of really talented people. I mean, shoot, you have a whole channel dedicated to that. So yeah, you would know. Filipinos for the win. It's interesting that Avila, in particular, is calling out the Filipino community. What he doesn't seem to get is that the Filipinos have suffered so much injustice over the years as a country, as a population, because of corruption. And on top of that, so many fellow countrymen and women who work overseas are treated poorly and are taken advantage of. What he doesn't understand and what he doesn't see is that people like Lulu's mom, who has to leave behind her life and her family in the Philippines to go work in another country just to be able to provide for the family. And how when she sees something like Marcelito being treated, it's hard for someone like her to not empathize with that. Because what we're seeing with Marcelito is someone who's able to rise above it all and yet still being treated poorly. You may say that's just part of the game. I say that reactors like us can help change the game. So you see, Marcelito is caught up in something here that is much bigger than him. And I want to make sure as many people hear about this because a lot of artists are suffering from this. And in fact, this is so important to me that I am perfectly fine with other reactors ride my research and make their own videos to get their own views. Should some reactors even take my research and my clips that I film while at the show and do my analysis, put in their own watermark on it, claiming it as their own. And you know what? I'm perfectly fine with that. And the reason why I'm perfectly fine with this is because for the first time, I am seeing so many reactors finally making commentary videos about this issue, rather than just making reaction videos where they're just sitting there and watching. Maybe these reactors are finally waking up and saying, well, if I really care about the talent that I'm covering, maybe I should do more than just react to these videos. Maybe I should be more than just saying that was a beautiful performance, but also understand what plight they're going through, their trials and their tribulation. And maybe in this process, as I'm trying to clickbait you to watch my videos, and as these reactors are taking their own videos, maybe they realize that all of us combined can expose an issue that's been going on for quite some time in the reality TV world, affecting the talent that we love so much. Avila tells us to ignore all these questionable things that are going on with the show, which is just one step away from asking people to just ignore corruption as it's developing.
There are so many creators and YouTubers that are, making videos about the fact that AGT is a show that is cheating the performance, and Marcelito Pomoy in particular. Who cares? I say, who cares?
They
Shut
say,
up.
it's just how business is done. This sort of thing is normal. That if we don't like it, we should just go watch something else. Take our business elsewhere.
So let the drama stay on the
I
side.
just kind of think about how I sit here as a reactor and just feel like if all I'm doing is reactions and that's it, I don't think I'm having a meaningful impact on this platform.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, it actually feels like I'm just part of the problem, that I'm kind of like these big companies who are just taking advantage of these artists to just get my views, just for my own personal gain. I just hope that all these different reactors who are jumping on this trend realize which side of the fence they sit on. The funny thing is, Avila, I think the best way to convey why this is important is to frame it in a way that you as a fellow YouTuber would get. And that is that if you are so concerned about how YouTube takes advantage of you, we see a lot of videos online these days from reactors about how YouTube is blocking your video and how
YouTube takes advantage of you and how it's so hard to make money on YouTube because of these ridiculous copyright laws that big companies are taking advantage of and really harassing small creators like you.
And you know, the way I edit my videos are also creative and everything, but you know, YouTube does not care about that. So they basically do not follow the rule of fair use.
Well, it's not much different than what I see with a show like America's Got Talent and what they're doing to someone like Marcelito or Angelina or just about any other act. So yes, I am very impassionate about this, and yes, I am fighting for it. I wouldn't say I'm a conspiracy theorist or someone who has an agenda. I am simply raising how a show that I once really, really loved, as someone who watched it, and as someone with my wife react to all the different acts, I'm realizing the show has ventured to an area that I'm not comfortable with anymore. And if these practices aren't brought to light, you can be sure they think they can push it further. And at this point, I do believe they're transgressing to an area where viewer manipulation is resulting in a lot of people feeling like they're being taken advantage of. I mean, just look at all the fans out there who are leaving comments in our videos in terms of how they feel like the show is rigged, how they feel like they've been taken advantage of, how they can't trust what they see anymore.
So Vila, you think I'm creating clickbait? That I'm creating videos that is all hype and no substance? Well, let me just show you how much substance go into this video series exposing AGT.
I've been doing research on this for the last 6 months, ever since we started covering AGT, have gone to the live shows, have talked with people at the live shows, have asked them very specific questions of what happened versus what didn't happen, and have actually talked with a number of different contestants, and also watched a bunch of videos online of past contestants, other people who have exposed some of these different things before as well. So I have done my research, because what I'm trying to show here isn't a one-time issue with Marcelito. What I'm trying to show here is that there is a pattern of behavior that is going to affect someone like Marcelito and the next artist from the Philippines, and the next artist after that from another country, from anywhere. And yeah, the controversies this year has helped me get my message out there. And Marcelito and these other artists have unfortunately been caught up in the mix, so I use them as examples to hammer home how real the problem is. I mean, after all, Marcelito does have a huge fan base who really care about his well-being. He struggled through a lot, and they're very protective of him. So a message to you, Avila, is this. Even though you built your channel up around being a reactor, if you take a step back and you realize what the opportunity in life provides for you, what YouTube provides for you, this platform and your fan base, you are not just a reactor. Realize there are issues in this entertainment business that affect you as well. They affect your livelihood, and they affect your fellow creators. And I say you should cover it with gusto. Create something that leaves an impact. In the meantime, for everyone else who's just checking out my channel, thanks for the support, and stay tuned for some interesting announcements for some new initiatives that I'm working on that I'm happy to share with you all. All right, y'all. Peace out.
What exactly is that? What can you say, everyone?
I mean, he got the point. He's trying to defend himself on what Avila posted on YouTube, because he's trying to hit this guy. He used more of this exposed term on his title in YouTube to clickbait the viewers.
Yeah.
So I mean, what's your problem if he's? I mean, like he's doing clickbait too. You know what is clickbait? Mm-hmm. Like they're putting a striking title on the page, so that people will click it. Yeah. You know, what is his care if React to the World is making very good a title so that people will click his video?
That's the trick.
I mean, that's really the trick is. But what is his problem? Why is he overreacting when this React to the World is making?
Is React to the World has a lot of followers?
No, I think React to the World is a new blogger, but he got like 99.7 subscribers. Probably he made this video because he's watching React to the World videos. Probably he got more views than Avila. So probably he's jealous of why a lot of people.
That's the thing. Avila's seeing React to the World as a threat for him as a blogger. So he was like,
I mean, blogging is not a competition, you know. I mean, like,
well, it does.
but
it is a competition.
Yeah, I know, but why?
Yeah.
The more content you post,
I know, like
you get.
This,
so it's
Exactly.
Here's how it goes. Like he's going to get attention by paying attention to React to the World, so that people like, oh, what happened? Why Ovila is attacking React to the World? So they're gonna check Ovila's blog, something like that. It's a win-win situation for him. It doesn't like, you know.
But for me, I will go to React to the World side. So what can you say, Señorita Paday?
Walang maintindihan.
No comment.
The point is, this is a battle between React to the World and MGN. MGN or Ovila posted this video attacking React to the World.
They're attacking each other just because of the users. The
And that's
more you
how-
put, the more you
And that's how
attack.
they get attention.
There you go. It's more on the
So like Ovila is attacking React to the World because of that clickbait thing, that exposed
And
thing.
yeah, and probably he noticed that a lot of views from React to the World. That's why he's creating this video for those viewers who will view, probably not subscribing him, to view his video. Actually, you know what? I started vlogging, like I saw a lot of foreigners making video reaction, and most of them are focusing on the Philippines. I'm flattered. I am happy because I am proud because most of the vloggers are vlogging Filipino stuff, you know?
And they're not even a Filipino. They don't
Yeah,
even have
so
Filipino.
to remind you, Ovila, that's how Filipino are very accommodating when it comes to appreciating things from the Philippines. I feel bad when the last video we watched about him, he was not so sensible about the feelings of the Filipino. And
And that's the thing. This is
Because the title of his blog is like he's focusing on the music, so that's why.
you shouldn't attack people like, why are you clickbaiting
It's
this?
a strategy.
Yes.
It's a strategy. That's why, like, oh, like everyone is on the other side, so I'm gonna go to the opposite side so that I will
Yeah.
get their
It's not
attention.
attacking the Filipinos.
You know,
It's
controversy
just-
It's just like it's a strategy, and like now, even us are like affected because of that, and most of the bloggers are affected of what he
Because
did.
people will only react to controversy.
Controversy, yeah.
It's what sells. It's what they want to hear. Now everybody has an
After he
opinion.
just made that video,
You know?
it's gone. It's just like,
Yeah.
don't care.
So now he's waiting for everybody's opinion. Maybe he doesn't even believe what he said. He just said to get people talking
Right.
about him. Now everybody's talking
Attention.
about him.
Attention.
You know?
I don't know if that video will help Ovila. I
The
don't like
first 100
his...
will get what? You have to give
and
a
I don't
prize.
like his expression like, you know,
It's an insult.
yes, I feel like I'm a hard loser, you know. He doesn't care what the Filipino felt when it happened. All the while, all the videos that you made from the Filipinos are all like fake. Because
It's all about marketing strategy,
you're just like making money using Filipinos, you know?
right?
I mean,
of course.
you know
He's a
what?
user.
You know what? I idolize him. All the vloggers that patronizing Filipino videos. So I was amazed and I was like happy and very appreciative because of what they did. Because I am proud. But what he did this time is, I feel like
Now, I see your true colors. That's why I don't love you no more. All right. Let's wrap it up.
Are we done with the reactions video?
why? So what can you say about this? What's your final thought?
Well,
MGN.
all I can say is good luck.
Shut up. That's it for MGN.
Okay. So this time, I'll take the side of React to the World because, I mean, that's why we are reacting to the videos that we are watching because we are creators of this video. So we're gonna react what's going on. So if you're gonna react like less,
You're
so,
going to react your opinion.
Yeah.
What you think and what you think the Filipinos that listen to you would want you, the position you want them to take.
Right.
You
so
know?
I mean, like, if I'm doing this reaction, just watch my video. Don't make a video like attacking me or something, you know. But what we're doing right now is attacking you because what you did is like not that cool.
Filipino.
Because you, Ovila, you are not sensible enough.
Because he's not Filipino.
I know, but
sensitive enough.
he's not sensitive.
Sensitive enough.
He's not sensitive enough because he should take the side of Filipinos because most of his videos are Filipinos.
But you notice the difference between him and the other video? The other video, the guy is like Chinese, but the wife is Filipino. So whatever he posts is sensitive because he's taking guidance from his Filipino wife.
Yeah.
Right.
So maybe that guy needs to get a Filipino person to help
Good
him.
advice.
That way why he can be sensitive to the
That's what.
Filipino people.
Yeah, that's
You
what.
know,
That's what I'm
that makes
telling you.
sense.
That's what I'm telling a while ago. The whole content of his blog is about all Filipinos stuff.
Mhm.
You know, like, and now he's reacting opposite to last performance of.
So he needs guidance from some to know the culture more, the people.
Yeah,
more.
I don't like the way he said like, who cares? So all the while you are reacting to this video that you're making, and you don't care
No, he
at
only
all.
cares about people subscribing to him.
Yeah,
he
that's
doesn't
what-
care about what the other
Because
people feel.
because
That's-
he's selfish.
That's his strategy. I can tell you, it's a strategy that he is putting in right now in order for like people who are gonna, you know, check on him, what's going on around, because he's making controversy. You know what I mean? So like my final say to this one is like, for you, Villa, I think you are fake on displaying your true characteristics or your true values while you're doing your vlogs. You know what I mean? Like being a vlogger or like a reactor to a certain videos, you must be very at least sensitive enough to portray what's going on around so that you won't not be able to offend other people at the same time, you know, making it like a big fuzz around what's going on, and just want to make sure that everything should be in a right, you know, in a right place, like right stuff, right words that you are throwing, because some gestures that you are portraying a while ago was like very offensive to us Filipinos.
And what I don't like him is like he's using Filipinos to make money and makes people subscribe for his channel. And I don't like his term like using clickbait. Final Seiko is, why don't you shut up?
Shut up for Ovila.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys.
Let's party again.
Okay, thank you very much for watching, and we hope to see you in our next video. And
thank you for ZP. ZP, come here.
Come here, Miss Kenya.
Thank you for CP that she contribute a lot of comments.
So, alright guys, thank you so much,
And see you in our next video. Once again, we are half Pinoy, half Bisaya.